When you give your partner this massage for their hips, for their lower back, for their hamstrings, you're going to get to see the ingenuity of Thai massage in action and help them and help yourself feel so good. That is coming right up. If you want to give a massage that really helps to open up somebody's hips, you can't do it in isolation. In my opinion, hips and the lower back, the sacrum, the back, and the hamstrings, they really are all one unit. They work together. So if you are working with someone who's really tight in their hips and you want to give like a really deep and effective kind of massage, we really have to think about how am I going to work that whole area together, and that is what I have for you today. My name is Shai, and I am the founder of the Still Light Center School of Thai Yoga Massage. I am so excited to share this one with you. It is just so effective at helping that whole area, and at the same time it's also really great for lifting up and really helping to circulate energy in the body. So I hope you're ready for this one. It's also all about getting funky, because what we're going to do here is work both legs, both hips at the same time, and that means doing inverted postures. It means getting their legs up and doing a few moves like that. So bear with me, there are a few things that I need to talk about to help make sure that you do that with care, with safety for both them and for you. Just before I jump into that, I want to ask you, please subscribe to this channel. If you love what you're seeing here, if you want to check out all the videos and all the playlists and get notifications every Wednesday when I post a new video, click on that subscribe button and click on the bell right next to it, and we will be talking to each other regularly. Okay, so this massage is something that I taught at the Wanderlust Yoga Festival in Squaw Valley just a few days ago to people who had no experience at all. And so again, it's just further confirmation that if we have good techniques, we pay attention, we take care, and we really just kind of tap into the energy of metta, you can do this even if you don't have any experience. You just really need to, take it seriously and just have fun with it, but really just take it step by step. So what are the steps? Now, first of all, I've got links up above and down below to the secrets to giving a great massage. So if you have no experience with Thai massage or with massaging, I really want you to watch that as part of also the 4 pillars. And that's just going to help ground you and really help you to know how to ease in, how to really give a massage for them that feels so good and at the same time is so good for you. Thai massage really is all about turning a meditative quality. It's about turning meditation into a massage, and that video is going to help you to understand the background of how you do that and really principles to put that into action. And then since we are going to be stretching the lower back here, the hips and the hamstrings, before you get started doing that, it's really important to have a good check-in, to understand from your partner, is there anything going on in those parts of the body that you want to be aware about? And then also ask them to stretch. So one stretch that I want you to do with your partner is to have them do a forward bend with their legs straight and with their knees bent. So if their knees are bent and merely having their feet touching, and then do a forward bend and then see what they can do, or with their legs straight. So clearly someone who can touch their feet or their ankles and come pretty far down, you know that they are on the more flexible side, and it's gonna give you some clues on how deep you can take them into the massage, versus someone who can barely come down or is only coming down part of the way. Well, then you're gonna wanna be a lot more cautious into how far you take them in the stretches coming up. So really take your time with that, get really clear with that, and have that good dialogue before we continue. Now, in these techniques I'm about to show you, there's a move called the horse riding stance. And what the horse riding stance means is that you're using your legs to help bend their legs. And you'll see I'm going to demonstrate that a few times, but just wanted to get clear with the language that you're taking a big step forward with one of your legs, you slide your shin right behind their thigh, just above their knee, and it's going to bend their leg, and then you do the same thing with your other leg to bend their second leg, and that's going to help you to get into position for one of the moves. So again, if that's new to you, you can just watch me demonstrate that a couple times and even practice that a couple times before you do the whole move, and then try it out. That being said, let's learn these techniques and give our partners amazing hips, lower back, hamstring massage. You are going to be standing for the most part, and you just got to get their legs up. So I'm going to show you 2 really easy ways to raise her legs, okay? Now legs, by the way, they happen to be heavy. They're the heaviest part of the body on every single person. And the easiest way to get the legs up is really to say, hey, Tara, can you raise your legs? And then here they are. And it works every time. Okay? Now, however, if you want to, as we said, get funky, well then we'll practice. If you feel like your balance is good for it, we can do, you just take a foot and just kind of slide it under her Achilles, okay, behind her ankle, and then if you want, raise a leg up. Okay? Raise a leg up. All right, and there they are. And the first thing we're going to do, this is what I lovingly call my awkward grade 6 dance phase. Okay? Or what's called the double dutch. So, which is like jumping rope, 2 ropes at the same time. So the idea being, I've got the heels of her feet in the palms of my hand, and this is actually what I call cupping. All right, so I'm cupping her heels in my hands, and my arms are straight. So when you do this, I really want you to have your arms straight. When your arms are straight, it's like you're giving yourself a massage. You're going to feel like your neck and your shoulders are just getting a great massage. And as you do this, then really just walking it out, something like this. If you want it to be more vigorous, to keep your arms straight, just put them in front of you, and then I can shake her some more. So this is already massaging her lower back, getting energy flowing in her legs. How's this feeling so far? Good. Okay? If you want, you can do a little can as well. Okay, so it's playful. Thai massage is playful. Okay? I'm going to ask her to move her arms out to the side a little bit. Cool. So that is called the double dutch, and then the next move is called the half plow. Anyone know what the plow is in yoga, when your feet go all the way up above your head as far as you can go? And we'll call this the half plow. Okay? Not all the way, just as far as you can both comfortably go. So here's how we do it. So right now I'm cupping. I'm going to step back and put my thumbs on her feet, and if I want, I can make a sound effect like whoop, and it bends her knees. You don't have to make that sound effect, but basically the idea is I want to push on her feet and it gets her knees to bend, and then I'm just going to walk forward, and my hands are now pushing on the back of her heels, and I'm doing that, in and out. And I can always check in. So as I said, so here's what shorter pauses look like. I'm doing this for I'm gradually pushing, I'm holding for 1 or 2 seconds, and then I'm easing out. And then I can say, hey Tara, do you want any deeper than that?
Sure.
So I can walk closer. So you can go all the way up. That's why I had her move her arms out of the way, so I can get all the way up to her armpits. And then I can take her farther, and I can also hold her longer. And then I can start to adjust what I'm doing. So when her knees are bent and I'm doing this, this is a massage for the lower back. And for plenty of people, also for the hips. Okay? So I just rock forward as far as I can comfortably go. Now you can see I'm holding her for, the 5 or 10 second range. And then I can step back and I do it one more time, but let her legs get straight. So to let her legs get straight, I'm back to cupping, and then rotate and push, and now I'm back to pushing. And I'm going to push on the back of her heels, and do the same thing with legs straight. Okay, so this is a bit more of a back stretch and the hamstring. So we said we wanted to get the back, the hamstrings, and the hips. And so here is her hamstrings really and her back getting stretched. And as I mentioned, I can take it, for someone like Tara who's really flexible, I can get as close to her armpits and I can hold it really long. For plenty of people, the stretch will look something like this. And the legs might shake, and then you move back and really ease them out and just kind of keep it really back here. Okay? So as we said, I want you to talk to your partner and see what they're feeling. And in a lot of ways, this is a warm-up for a really nice hip opener that's coming right now. Okay? So here we go. Okay, this is called the butterfly. So I'm holding her legs, I'm going to open them up,
And I'm going to use that horse riding stance that we did, okay? So I'm going to take one step and put my leg behind her leg and bend it. And another step and bend it. Okay, so her knees are bent, my hands are on the backs of her heels. I'm going to push her forward and then bringing her feet together. Okay? So now, and then I'm just going to hug her hips and press straight down. Yeah. Okay, so we had a nice warm-up, a nice build-up for a nice big hip opener and lower back opener. How's this feeling? Good. So again, start with those shorter pauses. So I'm rocking in and I'm holding this for 1 or 2 seconds, and then I'm coming out of it, and then I'm going in and I'll hold it a little longer. Okay, I'm going to show you this transition one more time. And I'll start with the shape. And then one more time, I'm opening up her legs. Use the horse riding stance to bend her legs. And when I get this far from cupping, I'm going to pushing and bringing her feet together over her body. Now in her case, again, she's so open, her feet go over her face. For plenty of other people, that might mean the feet is over the middle of the body or over the abdomen, or maybe even look like the first thing we did before, where it was the half plow with the knees bent. So again, you'll work with your partner wherever they're at, and once you've got the feet in place, hug the hips. So you just put your legs next to the hips. That stabilizes everything as we push. Okay? And I got one more for you, and then we're going to practice this. So take a little step back, come on down, bringing her knees together, and this is called the hip swirl. All right, so I've got 2 hands just holding her knees and making circles. Start with smaller circles, and then eventually guide her legs down to one side, and then you can even press here. Really nice for those hips, really nice for the legs and for the lower back. So just a few nice presses. And then to change sides, I'm just going to lower myself and then use my whole body to raise the knees up, make some gentle circles to get it started again, and then eventually bigger circles, and bringing her legs all the way down to the other side, and I'm going to do it again on the second side. And then when we're done, simply move back, take the legs with you, shake it out. You can even pull a little bit and bring the feet down. All right, and there's your massage.
So that is a big one. That is all about getting funky, all about doing some amazing stretches to the both legs, to the both hips and the hamstrings to really open it up, to really stretch it out and create a whole other experience of what it feels like to get massaged. And I know that this one might bring up some questions, some comments. So if you have specific issues going on with people that you want to practice it with, if you're not sure if you can practice it on certain people, I want to know about it. I'm here to help. You just post your comments and your questions below. We are here. We are monitoring the questions, and I just want you to give amazing, safe, and beneficial massages as good for them as it is for you. My name is Shai. Again, I'm the founder of the Still Life Center School of Thai Yoga Massage. We've got playlists here that I would love for you to check out to learn all kinds of other massage moves. And then if you want to study in person, come find me at my website, stilllightcenter.com. I've got a whole team of people as well as myself. We teach all over North America and all over the world. Until then, wishing you amazing massages. Namaste.